Hey guys, it is Andre. So today I'm doing my rewind spread. I know this is going up late. I'm actually filming this on, to get to the page, on Tuesday. So I'm doing quite a rewind and I'm going to be putting it up on Wednesday, which normally I put them up on Mondays. But it's been a busy weekend, so I figured I would just film it now. I am going to be using the Vegas kit from my shop. I'm going to have this kit up for pre-sale. It is our 7-page kit, so I'll show you guys this as I go along, but I'm so pumped about this. So let me make sure I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the freebie. And I'm also going to be using these, which are a la carte separately, which will not be available for pre-sale, but I'm trying to figure out a way to kind of be able to add them in. Maybe I'll have some that say pre-sale, regular pre-sale plus glitter flags in the future. And I'm also, just so that it can be kind of worth your while, I'm going to be throwing up a second kit. This kit has not been released in shop yet, so I'm just going to be throwing this up as well so that you guys can get two kits on there. There is no coupons on pre-sales though, but I will be releasing some of these in the shop, just not as many as I normally do. I'll probably release another 50 in the shop, but this is majorly going to be a pre-sale kit. So this kit has your freebie sheet. It has this gorgeous deco. It's a very fall kind of centered kit. It reminds me a lot of like Louis, which is like my favorite. It has really dark browns, a like really pretty burnt kind of red, orange, and then this really pretty like mustard brown color. Then you have your half boxes page, the little things and headers, the date covers, mini icons, flags, teardrops, bill dues, and ombre weeklies. Then these full boxes, which are my favorite, so gorgeous. And then ombre heart checklist, and then your matte page. So this has your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sheets, which I'll give you guys a little bit closer look on the deco and the full box there, and your sampler, and those will both be up for pre-sale. Again, this will not be ever coming back to the main shop, and then I will be releasing this in a very limited, very limited run in the main shop in a couple of weeks, probably about a month. I'll be releasing this, just a limited quantity of those. So if you do want to get your hands on this, I definitely would recommend picking it up in the pre-sale as well, just so that you definitely can get your hand on it, because I feel like it's going to go fast because it's a gorgeous fall spread. So for this week, I think I am going to do white space, since I haven't done any white space since this, which is July 4th to the 10th, which I love this spread. And then I did a no white space, another no white space, which is probably one of my favorite spreads I've done. So I'm going to go ahead and do a white spray spread this week, which my white space spreads aren't like super white spacey, like they're pretty full-on colorful crazy. And I am going off obviously this week's plans, and I am going to be using glitter headers, and I'm just so excited, guys. So I think I'm going to go day by day, just because I just think it'll work out best that way. What colors do I want to use? I think I'm going to use the, let's see, maybe I'll save the black for later. So we'll do, or do you want to do the black? I'll save the black for later. So I'm going to do pink on top. And then I'm going to do my heart checklist, I think. How did I do it last time? Yeah, we'll do my heart checklist on top. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these. I'm going to do 3 heart checklists this week. And I just cut them all at once just to get it all over with. So I'm going to go ahead and stick my heart checklist in there, like so. And then I'm going to put in my next glitter header, which I'm going to do the orange in here. So excited, the planner party is coming super soon. I actually just had a meeting today at Brody Homestead, which is where it's at, and we have like all of the tables set up and everything like that. So excited. I'm going to do a, what color is the box? Going to be black over there. So I'm going to do a, let's see, let's do a pink. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. My full box in the middle. And then I'm going to do a purple. I don't think I've ever started a plan with me and not done my bottom washi first. I will get there. Also, I need to start doing my nails because they looking terrible. I'm going to do then some little things. So I'm going to do let's just start with the black ones. I'm going to do a meal. I'm going to do a TV show. So I had Bachelorette was on, which Bachelorette this week, I don't even want to talk about it. And then Unreal. And then I had a package, which I don't mark all the packages I have coming in, but this one was a special one, and it was my first order from Ohana Story, which you guys will see that in a future video. Up here, I do want to put in my work schedule for this week. I'm going to be using, I'm going to grab glitter flags because I do have other things that I want to use these for. Or do I want to do, I don't know. Maybe I will do glitter flags. Just I want to kind of like add in the glitter as much as I can. And I think I'm going to do maybe I'll do all purple flags. So I'm going to do them this way. So I'm going to do a purple one here. And I'll just do purple all the way across, I think. Or maybe I'll do every other. I could do an orange. It's close enough. I don't know, we'll see as we go. So that is that, and then I want to put in here, I'm going to grab a appointment label. I'm going to do a black, and I had an appointment and dinner with Nick while we were out. So for my appointment, I'm just going to grab an appointment. I'm going to use a larger one. I love these large ones, and we do have these in the shop in a la carte, and I'm just going to grab an orange one. Like so. So I think that looks so cute. And then quickly I'm going to do my bottom washi, which I love this bottom washi. It's so pretty with the like stacks of cards. Let's see. And then I'm just going to throw this one over here real fast. So I have that, and I think I'm going to go ahead and pause this and fill it in. Ooh. I should be making sure because I had Nick order food. I'm going to grab one of these. These are from Once More with Love. Just making sure that he didn't text me to tell me the food is here yet. I'm going to put that in. So now I'm going to go ahead and fill this out. Also going to notice if you zoom in that I wrote Wendy's. And that's because I'm legit a crazy person. And I was like, we were going to go out to eat, and then I was like, I'm actually pretty hungry for Wendy's, which is very random, but just the way that I rock and roll here. I'm going to use orange date covers, which I have been able to restock these, which is super awesome. It's been very hard to keep multicolor stocked, but I've been trying my bestest. So I am going to use the date covers because I just think that they look adorable with this kit. Let's go ahead and do the sidebar just because I think that it looks weird bare. I'm gonna use this little box here that says welcome, and I'm just gonna line it up over here. It's close enough. And then I'm gonna do the little Las Vegas, which I didn't put this in here because I wanted to leave it open, so if you're going to Atlantic City or wherever else that you are gambling, or if you just want to use it randomly in a regular week, it's not like it says Las Vegas. You could write whatever you want in there, but you also have the option to put in the Las Vegas because I feel like most people probably would use it for Las Vegas. What did I put on the sidebar before? This week and dinners. So I think I'm just going to do a, oh wait, what's the like, this was the perfect equation. So I am going to do habit trackers if I can find them. They're right here. Which, let's see. So it's one habit tracker, kind of almost, okay, yeah, we're gonna do it that way. We're gonna do one habit tracker. There are things I remember I was like, oh, I want to start tracking this, and then I was like, forgot already. I'm gonna do, probably won't use a lot of the patterned washi, so I think it's the skinniest. I'm not 100% on the remembering of it. And then I'm going to do another habit tracker. And then another skinniest. And then, that looks cool. And then I'm going to do a this week for my videos. Then I'm going to do one of these guys. I'll do the orange. And then I'm going to do a, is there another washi? No. It's a little crooked actually, but we're going to leave it. And then I'm going to do another washi, I believe. No, there's no washi. And then we're going to do a to clean sticker. And then the last Ombre Weekly, which you do have an extra heart checklist, which I actually use the heart checklist, Ombre heart checklist, because I don't use the Ombre heart checklist whenever I do these spreads. And I might try, and I know I've said I'm going to do it like 100 times, but this time I might actually try and use these extras as like another, like a personal size planner spread. So we'll see how it works out. So I think I'm going to do the purple. Could have did the pink, but it's fine. Okay, perfect. So I have that on the sidebar, and I'm going to go ahead and fill this out. Okay, now that I have my sidebar done, which I'm tracking 8+ hours of sleep, and then Instagram, I want to start sleeping at least 8 hours. It is a struggle. I mean, I'm like totally fine with the 6 I get normally, and it's not like I only have time for 6, it's just like what my body feels. But I've been trying hard to, and I did it in Vegas, 2 of the nights sleep 8 hours, because I feel like better when I do it. And then I'm gonna do a, let's see, I could do a pink. So the pink's pretty close actually, so we'll do the pink one here. And then a Munchkin sticker. I love Once More with Love, and I just love it so much. They're so cute. And then I'm gonna do a, can never find anything. I feel like I added an extra sheet to my kits, which isn't like crazy or anything, but I feel like since I did, I just have no idea where anything is. I'm like, there's too many sheets everywhere. There's too much stuff. I'm just gonna give up. Okay. And then a full box. So I think for the full box, I'll do a purple one. I'm gonna do the stack of chips. So I did do a little gambling. I didn't win anything, really. But I only gambled $40, and I ended up walking out with 16. So I did lose money, but I didn't really spend, like, I feel like in Vegas really you have to spend money to win money. So I don't feel like with $40 I was going to win a lot. Though last time I was in Vegas, I think I walked in with, like, I started with 60 and then I ended up with like 300 and some. So I had one lucky run, but not since then. And then I worked. And I had a meeting, so I did mark in my planner that with a little car icon on one of the heart checklists up here, and it actually matches, which is cool. And then for my little things, I need a food one, so I'm going to do a purple. What did I eat this day? Cheesesteaks. I'm eating a sandwich tonight, and I'm so excited, guys. Like, you have no idea. I'm going to do TV show for Bachelorette. And then another TV show for Married at First Sight. And then also this day I did pay my bills, which I normally pay them on the 28th, but I just wanted to get them over with. So I'm going to put this in here. I actually want to grab, I wish you guys could see my desk right now. It is borderline embarrassing. It's very, very, very messy. But I did release all my little things, so I think I want to start using these. And for this day, I need a money sign little thing, so I'm just going to see what I have that kind of matches. There's a lot more colors now. Before they used to just be quarter sheets, now they're half sheets, just so you have like more options. And the color that I would need is actually black, so I don't have a black. So I might do something and kind of separate it just so it doesn't look wacky. And I think I'm going to do an orange, because the orange is probably the closest color. So I'm going to just put this one on top. so it kind of stands out a little and it's not like in line, but it doesn't really look that different as far as the coloring. And then just put the Bill Do sticker here. Should I put like a little piece? No, I'm gonna leave it separate. So do I want to? No. So there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this out. And just so you guys know, I am filling it out with the Paper Mate Ink Joy Gel 0.5. I know a lot of people have said that these pens do bleed for them, but I don't have any issues. But I also don't like write and then like smear it. I just kind of like write and then let it sit for like 30 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this out on camera so you guys can see how I fill it out. It's very hard to fill out and talk, as I found out. But I don't really have any issues with these. And I like that they come in a lot of different colors. I think they come in 3 different they come in 0.5, 0.7, and 1, not 0.1, 1. So I like the amount of options I have. And they come in a bunch of different colors. And they're at Target, and I also like how thick they are. Let me show you guys compared to a G2. They're thicker, and they also have like a grip, which the G2 does too, but I feel like this is like a lot more a lot easier to hold. The thickness is really nice. So again, I had Married at First Sight. Bachelorette was on again, which I'm excited for. Bachelor in Paradise. It'll be my first time watching it, and it comes on tonight. But we're watching Married at First Sight first. Because Nick actually really loves Married at First Sight. He like was telling me, all right, Andre, you guys be done by 7:45. Like, we have show on. And I'm like, I know. We don't watch anything live anymore. I usually watch it the next day. But I like to have it in here so I know that it was on, so I can be like, yo, Nick, I need to watch this show. So I'm going to put this on. Oh, I forgot my date covers. So I have the, I can go ahead and just put these on. 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, and the 31st. So that could go very wrong if I didn't know it was. So Tuesday. I like to leave a little white space like I've told you guys before. It's just personal preference. So excited for these sandwiches to get here. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to do a art checklist. And then a flag for work. I'm going to do an orange one, I think. Just because I am changing the colors up. Though it is next to the orange and it's going to look a little odd. That's okay. I'm pretty sure the food's here. I just heard Shoshana bark. All the girls are doing really well, too. I know a lot of you guys ask how Piper's doing. She is perfect. Yeah, the food's definitely here. Pretty sure. But they're all doing good. They all love each other. They're so cute. We think Cosima and Shoshana like get along the best together, and then Piper's kind of like the outsider a little bit. But sometimes they do gang up on Shoshana because she's the big one. She's a big sweet girl though. They all cuddle all the time together, which is adorable. It's like the most adorable thing ever. So then I'm gonna put in little things before Nick comes up and tells me we gotta eat. I'm gonna do the food one. And then I'm gonna do, I had a Once More with Love order, which again, I don't mark all of my orders that I get in, but I'm gonna mark this one. I'm just gonna do a little star. And then I'm gonna do a heart for running for the post office, maybe. I'm not gonna even put that in there, because that's fine. I can put it up here in my checklist. So then in here, it was a date night. We did go to the movies, and for all of my movies this week, I think I do want to use, I don't know, I do want to use these, but I don't. Maybe I'll do these flags, because I want to see I want to see 2 movies and 2 shows. And the shows, I'll use the glitter movie marquees, and then for the movies, I don't even know if I'm going to use this one. I think I might just use the glitter ones. I don't know. The struggle. Maybe I'll do, okay, let's just do this. I'm going to do something else under here. Oh, film. do I even want to write that? I don't know. Where are like my little, because I didn't even end up using that, so I guess I don't need to write that in. Okay, there just seems to be a lot of space here. I don't have anything else I need to write in. Do I have like a date night kind of thing that I can write on? Or I can even do one of these that write date night and then I can put this underneath. So let's do the purple? I don't know. Hold on. I can use these and then write the, okay, here's an idea. Let's do this. So let's do the purple. I don't think the purple matches. The struggle. Do the pink. I'm going to do the pink up top. And then I'll do this guy here. And then I'm going to grab a munchkin. Let's see what we got for date night. I kind of have these organized a little. Let's see. These family time stickers are my favorite. I think I'm just going to do one of these. And I'll just do the pink. Like so. And I'll write date night and then I can write the movies on top. That is super cute. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this out. Okay, that is all figured out. Let's see. Let's do an orange. Little flag here. Perfect. And I'm going to flip this. So, let's see. Let's do our, actually I'm not going to remember anything. So I'm going to have to plan with this kind of out. So, excuse me. I feel like a frog in my throat. A frog in my throat. Okay, so we have that. Now we need a heart checklist. Here. Thursday is the day before Vegas, and it was like a big girls' day / work day. So I think for my flag, I'm going to do a purple one again. This purple one, and then I'll be done with my work flags. Let's see, I'm going to grab out these guys while I have this drawer open. Grab another one of these. And one more of these guys. Egg orange. Excuse me again. Excusez-moi. These. I just ate a sandwich and it was like the best sandwich ever. And also I have a drink up here and it's in a bottle with a cap, just so you guys are worried, because all I do is ever spill things. I'm gonna do this one. This guy here. Then another glitter header here. And then, let's see, move this over. So I'm going to do my little things for my little things. In this one, I'm going to do a pink meal sticker. And then I'm going to do a black heart for 3 weeks till Disney. And then above that, I want to put in, we went shopping and then we also went to see Bad Moms. So I want to put in a, maybe I will actually use this movie marquee here for that. And then I also want something to mark that we went shopping. So I think I am going to use a half box. And for the half box, I'm going to do the pink. And I think I want to do this here on top of that. Ooh, kind of regret that. Okay, I'm gonna put this up a little bit higher. Took off a little bit of the ink, but not enough for it to like really matter to me. And then I'm going to put this down here. I mean, I can put it down a little lower with like a piece of washi. Let's do that. I'm just gonna use orange washi and just this midi strip size of that. Totally ripped this a little. We're just gonna pretend I didn't. It was too rough. I can't wait to switch to glossy washi. Glossy washi. It's gonna be so fun. Okay. I'm gonna put this one in here, and then I think I'm gonna use a shopping bag. All I got was some stuff from Forever 21, which I'm so excited. Oh, not so excited about. I already wore it all. But it was very fun, and I haven't went to girls shopping, like just shopping with girls in a bit. So I'm going to do a little bag, and I think I'm going to do let's do the purple one. I'm just going to stick that right there. So that is perfect. And then we went to see Bad Moms, and I'm going to go ahead and just continue on because Nick is taking the dogs out. So whenever he comes back in and he's going to feed them, I'm going to fill everything out. So I'm just going to continue doing this till I can't talk anymore. And then I'm going to do a 3-hour checklist. And this is the day we left for Vegas. And I'm going to do a Caress Press flight tracker because they are my favorites. Let's see, I need to clean my desk pretty bad, so I'll probably do that in the middle too. And I think I'm going to use the orange one for that. Put that here, I think. I'm going to do a glitter header, so an orange glitter header. Oh my god, I'm so excited for the next couple mystery boxes too. I haven't really talked about them much. I think I'm going to do a little piece of washi just to break it up. But I'm very excited for them. They're probably, my next two are probably my favorite collections ever that are coming out. So those, I have like a smudge on here and I don't know what it's from. Like I could not tell you. So there's like smudges all over here. Also wanted to tell you guys, a lot of people were like, how do you write on the black? This kit specifically, it's more of a charcoal, so the black you could still 100% see on there, just so you know for this kit. Then I'm going to do a full box, and for this full box, I'm going to do the pink one here. And then I'm going to do the purple glitter header, like that. And then for little things for this, all I need is my meal plan one. So for that, I'm going to do the black one, which we just ate room service. And then I have this space here. Oh, wait. Okay, so Nick came in. So I went ahead and put in my date covers, the glitter headers, the heart checklist, the glitter header, full box, glitter header. And I figured it's all the same, so I just put it in. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my little things, and I might just do the weekend all as one, and then I'll go in and fill it all out. So on Friday, like I said, I have my dinner little thing, and that was all I needed for little things on Friday. And then on Saturday, I have a little thing for dinner again, which I did not, well, we went to this place that was like in the restaurant. I don't remember what it was called, like Bouchon or something. And it was literally the worst service I've ever had in my entire life. And I've been a waitress and a hostess for many years of my life. So I know terrible service. And I know like how you should treat people. So that was the worst. So yeah, there was that. And then on Sunday we had buffet, which was really good. And the guy who like served us, like our waiter, was amazing. So that was like kind of what I expected from Vegas. Was just like, or not even Vegas, just expected whenever you go out to eat, somebody to be nice. And he was really funny. He was like singing and stuff, and he was very like helpful. Jessica like had, this girl like dropped a plate, and there was like, she cut her leg, and the guy was just like so nice and like gave her like a little wet nap and stuff, and it was just very nice. So that are all the little, those are all the little things I need. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in like my finished pile. And Keeping Up with the Kardashians in 2 weeks till Scribble Prints Co party, which is insane, but I'm getting so excited. And then up top, all I have in here for Saturday, oh, I guess I'll go back to, let's start Friday. So for Friday, I have new releases. So for new releases, I have, let's see, I think I might use, okay, so I think I might use this for new releases. Hold on, let me think. Oh yeah, down here. So I'm going to use this for new releases. And then also, we went to a couple different places. So I'm going to do purple, one of these. I'm just going to do a piece of washi in the middle. So I'm just going to do the purple and orange washi, just to kind of break it up a little. And I'm just going to use this to list the places that we went. I am going to just kind of cover it a little, just so there's a little white space between that and the little things. And then on Saturday, all I have in here is we went to the Forum shops. I think I'm going to put the 2 shows we went to see up top just because it works out really well. And for that, I'm going to use a purple and a pink. And I'm going to do the purple on this day. So for the purple, I'm going to use this purple. Like that. And then for the pink, I'm going to use this pink, which actually works out really well. And I think it looks so cute. So we went to see Thunder from Down Under on Saturday, which was actually super comical, like as in funny. I thought it was, at least. I think actually all of us thought it was really funny. And then Penn and Teller, which is like a comedy magic show, which is just ultra impressive. And I've seen before, was on Sunday, which I loved. So those are the 2 shows. And then down here, I can put that on Saturday. We went to the Forum shops and we also went out to lunch, which was really fun. So I think for my lunch, I'm going to use my final little thing here and put this in here. And then for the Forum shops, I'm going to use another one of these boxes and just, again, list where we went. So I think also for both of these days, for this day, I want to put in a little shopping bag. So for this one, I'm going to do an orange shopping bag. And then maybe for this day, I will use, do I want to use anything? Just looking and see what multicolor stuff I have. Excuse me. Maybe I'll do a black balloon, because it was like our first day in Vegas and it was fun. I think that's all I want to use right now. So we have that done, and then on Sunday, which was our last day there, we went to a couple different places, but I'll probably put those up here. But I did want to mark that the new Harry Potter book came out, which I started to read, but I have not finished it. Which one do I want to use? This one? I've not finished it yet. I'm like 42% of the way done with it, I think it said. And then for this, I think I'm going to use, I don't think I have a reading icon. Maybe I'll use, oh, I could use the balloons. Let's see what else I have. I do have like this, which kind of looks like a book, I guess. So I'll do a orange, no, orange is, no. Do the hot pink. The hot pink's a little brighter pink. Maybe I won't use that. I'd like to mark it with something like Harry Potter. I wish I had like little Harry Potter stickers. I do have these. Maybe I'll just cut. I'm going to take these scissors and cut this, guys. Maybe I'll go ahead and use my little baby scissors and cut this out. These were Harry Potter, or Wizard countdown stickers. I no longer have them in the shop because I do want to like redo my countdown stickers. Just because I don't like them very much anymore. Not that I don't like them, but I just feel like I could do them better. So, everything always sticks to my fingers. I'm just going to cut a little bit more out of here just so it's not as crazy. Started to read it, and my thoughts so far without spoiling anything is I like it. It's written a little different, but I do like it. So, I mean, I think they could have put out like nothing, like they could have put out, I don't know, it could have been terrible and they could have put it out and I would have been like, I would have still been happy, if that makes any sense. Because it's Harry Potter, and I mean, I feel like a lot of people feel that way. I know a lot of people were disappointed with it, but I mean, it's a book and it's keeping me on. So that is everything. I'm going to go ahead and fill it out, and then I'll go ahead and do the deco, but I still have like a ton of stuff left. So I think I am going to try and do a spread using this, but I'm going to go ahead. Ooh, weekend banner. Almost forgot. I'm definitely going to use this, not in here, rather than my So Much Crafting insert, just because the So Much Crafting inserts aren't as big. Oop, no. Weekend banner. Okay, so I'm gonna go fill this out. Okay, so that is everything, and I think it looks so pretty. So now I'm gonna go in with some deco. I am gonna save some because, like I said, I want to do another full spread using this kit in my So Much Crafting insert. So I'm just gonna put in some of the larger deco in here, in no specific place or anything like that, just kind of putting some in just to kind of add something to it, I guess. What else do I want to do? We can put, let's see, I'm going to put one here. Just kind of fill up, I guess, some of the white space. Oh, I said that really weird. White space. Some of the white space in here. And fill up this white space in between these, kind of a little. Some of the tinier ones. Just kind of change around the color options that I pick from. I think I had a story to tell, but I don't remember. I went to see Secret Life of, okay, I saw Bad Moms. It was good, but it wasn't like my favorite movie, but it was funny. And then I also saw Secret Life of Pets, which I just feel like I had a lot more hype for, I feel. Like as far as like, I feel like I hyped it up in my head too much maybe. But I was like, this is gonna be the best movie ever. And it was like, okay, but it wasn't like the best movie ever. So I think that that is all the deco that I'm going to put on here. Again, nothing crazy. I'm gonna move this up here. Nothing crazy, but just a little something. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I have left. And I'm gonna use this all in a spread in my So Much Crafting inserts. This is an a la carte sheet. I have one full little column, and I think this is gonna be perfect. So I can use this in my Erin Condren, and then I can use this for my So Much Crafting inserts. I have one full box left. I have 7 ombre hair checklists left. I have all of my headers pretty much, and then about half of the little things left. I have a ton of mini icons, flags, teardrops, a bill due, and a weekly ombre. I have a bunch of washi left. Whenever I do no white space, I use a lot of washi. Whenever I do white space, I don't end up using a lot of washi. And then I have quite a few half boxes and things left. I have enough, way more than enough to do a full spread. I could even use these heart checklists if I want to. Tons of things on here, my timestamps, which I could have used, but I didn't really think about it, and some deco, and then I have most of this left as well. So I'm going to do another spread using this in my So Much Crafting inserts, but I hope that you guys like this. Again, if you want to pick it up, it will be for pre-sale for today only, for 24 hours after I put up this video, and I will leave a link to that down below. Again, no coupons apply to pre-sale items. And then also don't forget to pick this up if you are interested in it. It is going to be a kit that I do stock in the shop, but it will be a very limited stock. So if you do 100% need this, which I always feel like I need this kit. Like that's why I have 1,000 sticker kits over here. There's at least 7 over here from other shops, but I definitely picked this up in the pre-sale. It is probably one of my favorite fall kits. So that is everything for this video. I hope that you guys like it, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!